There you go. Mr. Cream Jeans, you're the first subscriber ever to comment on my live stream. Look at that. You're the first ever. No one can take that from you. Mr. Cream Jeans. What's happening, Ace? Hey, login. Red Hood. Yeah, baby. So, figure I'd check out this first before I do some Resident Evil. Yeah. Blood ties. Let's get it. Spider-Man PS4, you excited? Of course. What's up, Boone Phrasing? I'm finally on Twitch. Finally, the mag has come back to Twitch. Yeah, bundle, yeah, should be it soon. Look, the game gets released on the 7th. We should all get our packages by the 7th. You get what I'm saying? We should, everybody that pre-ordered that bundle, it should be on their damn doorstep.
Final notice to Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you correctly declared, and given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor somewhere. Dad's safe. Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
Shamar.
My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly.
It might work without Spider-Man, but I hear they're trying to put
I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia, and apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start. Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad. A picture with Dad and Anna. Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
Laura might be, you know.
This is probably my grandfather, Benjamin. One of Dad's Yoruba masks, a gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas.
I don't know what that means.
Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement. Though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did. Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb. Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
Immortality.
The door to the library. This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Yo.
Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these.
What's happening, everybody?
Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt. Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor. Locked. There's got to be another way through. Too dark. Going to need a flashlight. Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, I won't be boring your sword this time.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on, Brutan Gaming. That's what I'm working on.
The Grand Hall. I always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix. A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
You're number one fan, Ace Queens. How do I know you're my number one fan? How do I know?
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew...
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Quality's better. Is the quality really better on Twitch? Does the stream look better?
Hey Jonah, sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the Manor. A lot has happened and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for. I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London. Got to remember to pack this for my next trip. Should be able to explore the dark now.
Man, just look like some fucking this looks like some Resident Evil
Amelia,
shit.
The news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed...
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say...
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Wine cellar. It's a whole lot of wine down there, ain't it?
My lord, I hope this...
Poor Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so
King to
patient
Queen
with
one.
me.
I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you
I
should...
would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
Oh, by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. Two roads...
All these damn journals all over the place. Yes, it is one of the DLCs burned.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair!
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there! See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on!
My stuffed bear. I could. One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition. Winston used my hair ribbons to make them. Water damage from the main hall above. Dad loved a good bottle of wine.
What the hell? I like running around circles for too long. Turn of some sort. What the hell? Am I missing a turn in here somewhere, y'all? Wait a minute, I don't remember it being filled with water like that. I just asked Ace, didn't I? I said, am I missing the turn? What the hell?
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to king 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that!
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
So, did I miss a turn or not? Still can't get in there. What the hell?
Need a combination for this lock.
Lara, report. Lara, since you're retired...
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see...
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
Same thing.
Locked. Need a key to open this.
I didn't go far enough in. Yeah, you never answered me, Ace.
Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
When I ask a question. Appreciate it.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met. I just had my nose...
Yep, I'll be playing Resident Evil.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
I've created a clever...
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly? This music is familiar. It's beautiful. Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here. Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life? This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing. Spent so many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures. One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
What's up, son, Jeremy?
Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather. Okay, should be able to light the fireplace now.
Now, let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times.
Really? That's it, huh? So
this picture was taken in the library. (1820) additions to the main hall in progress. This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace her.
Okay, so keep yawning. Shit. Where did I come in at? Did I come through those doors? Did they lock behind me? Ah, I can't get up there, huh? Okay. So we're streaming Spider-Man. Where the hell did I come in at? Right here?
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
I thought it was stuck. I thought it was in a fixed position.
Blank, except for the image of a key. I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Okay.
I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid. I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. X marks the spot, as they say.
staircase. Let's try that one up there, but maybe not. There we go. Wish I had seen that shit earlier.
The master key. This should get me into the West Wing.
Mm-hmm. This should get you everywhere you're
All right.
trying to go.
This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing. I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
So, get up here, open this throne. Open the trunk. Okay, where is that? Over there?
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one?
I haven't seen the main yet. It's funny as I was actually thinking about. I want to see it tonight.
Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Less than I thought. That's some damage for your ass.
Croft family crest.
Right? Oh, that don't open at all.
After everything...
I think this was Dad's pocket watch. Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
This has done. How could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents. My mother's perfume.
I believe it took...
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it. Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful. There's a date, October something tam. Their anniversary was in October, but which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it. The inscription is faded. This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. October 13th, Mum's birthday.
There it is.
Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday.
On the 8th. in the atelier. What the hell is that? The hell's an atelier?
At least that old thing still works.
Oh, shit! God
Okay,
damn it!
keep it together. You're starting to see things.
My lord, we all hope your work
that
was
shit
well
on
received
purpose.
at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case
Not
with these missives,
L-U-L.
I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara...
I'm sure.
Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. Untouched for years, exactly as she left it.
I stood up.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young. Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
Hey, cookies.
Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite? Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
Lara.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important...
It's no better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
How am I supposed to know what the combination is?
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
Review my documents and relics.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6, 8.
Jesus, man.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs. This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through this. I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under... blank. Except... a picture with Dad. I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never... This is my handiwork.
Okay, so...
The Pharaoh's crown.
6 or 8.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
October 13th, so 13.
I remember.
Alright.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. Yeah. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay, so I should have listened to all of them. Okay, so Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of the wedding anniversary. Okay, so what the fuck? Expedition treasure. That's the crown.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6, 8.
Okay. So it's 6 or 8. And
for God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of de Mornay obligations. Free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
Alright, so, let's see that again. Another 4 days until my birthday. Her birthday was on the 13th, right? I want his passion was Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday. Okay. So,
for God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay. 6 or 8. Of course, we have 9. Wait, no, 6 or 8, 9. Yes, 6, 9. Favorite painting. Mom's stuff at? Yep, I'll be playing Red Dead Redemption.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
the fuck? Which one was his favorite? Look at that one, so. Huh.
Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Oh, it's only 3. Okay.
No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it. No, that didn't work.
The hell?
The answer has to be in the clues. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
Be quiet, Laura.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool.
Well, she was 6 or 8.
Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Yeah. That was 4 days. 13 minus 4 is 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 9 is the 9th is the day of the wedding anniversary. Laura was 6 or 8 when she had the treasure. Hold on.
No, that's not it. No, that didn't work.
Come on.
The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
For God's sake.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. I remember this. Dad gave it to... I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
I don't know why this would be a clue. Damn! I know the last one is a 9. I do know that. The paintings, that's fucking...
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
4 blocks.
No, that's not it. No, that didn't work.
Come on, man.
The answer has to be in the clues.
She was 6 or 8. There were 4 blocks in that painting. And the 9th. What in the hell?
No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the...
No, wait. Oh, there's 5 of them. Shit. Wait. No, it might be more than that. Okay, so there's 5.
No,
damn it.
that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No.
What?
That's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
Come on, man.
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
Wait a minute.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's...
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt...
Wait, no. Wait. Her expedition. Wait a minute. I'm just using the wrong thing, wasn't I? Hold on.
for God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool.
Lara's expedition treasure.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
It's a 7 and a 2 on it. I didn't see that.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
Now it's a 1 of 1 and 2 of 2. That's all that is. Alright.
Blank, except for the image of a key.
Come on, man.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8?
You were 6. Maybe. Damn, man. 6. This is killing me.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
Trying to figure out this fucking puzzle me money. That's what's up.
A picture with Dad.
I need this damn combination, man.
No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. No, that's not it. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
I'm starting to get pissed off. Four of them. That's what I said before. It's only four of them.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool.
Five, 4, 9. How the fuck is it? How the Alright, check this out. If it is 5, 4, 9, how the fuck is it 5? I understand the 4. I understand the 9. How the fuck is it 5?
That worked.
How the hell is it 5? How is it 5? Someone explain that to me. How is it 5?
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept us safe. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done. And I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate. A test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page. Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Fireplace. Depicts and what? Depicts a what? Lyra's expedition treasure. Obtain the Egyptian crown from the trunk, top of the library. The crown. Okay. Made the paper depicts what? Like, where did the 5 come from? That's what I need to know.
A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
The hieroglyphs. I know that one's like a bird. From the 2 birds on the crown? What? Solve the mystery of the blank letter.
For God's sake, memorize.
I believe...
Amelia.
A hidden message. I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
1. So that last one is 2. 1. What was the middle one?
A hidden message.
What's the middle one?
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
1, 2, 4. I mean 1, 1, 4, 2. 1, 4, 2. Okay, so 1, 4, 2. Alright, so what am I looking for?
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him.
What are we looking for here? Why can't I get to that? What the hell?
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
The hell is next? I don't know what's next. What? Solve the mystery of the black letter. I already did. So, what do I do next?
A hidden message. did this open the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here.
Pretty cool.
Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
Damn.
The renovations are proceeding in secret. The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important, and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
That's right, Calyx. That's right, baby.
Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night. Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor. This was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday. Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
It's over. I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs. Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual. Not because he feared it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked. The hour was midnight, and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me, as one empties a glass in order to be poured back into Amelia. I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her eyes, clear and alive again. But the moment passed. Amelia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her to rest. I owe her that much.
You brought her home. She's here, somewhere.
Her body is here somewhere. You about to tell me?
The missing page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
Besides that damn thing in the wall.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north. Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor?
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here.
Pretty good,
We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
Go through here before like that. What?
Amazing. Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings.
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware. He told me you are heartbroken and you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss. Well, to that, I say you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked the life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all. Atlas.
Jeez. He's going off, wasn't he? Trying to download something. That's not working. Great. Okay. Download. Thank you. Is it downloading? Somebody sent me a file I need to download. Why the hell? Come on now. Whatever. Alright. Oh.
My love. It is silent. So peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment. Only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become. There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world. I'm scared. Richard, what lies beyond? You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as best I can, my love. Become the father Lara deserves. Know that I will live on in her.
Mum faced death alone. She was so brave. There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Sundial in the room. Sundial in that big room. Looks like I gotta go. Yeah, Mafia can wait though. Mafia can wait. Too many other badass games coming out close together, you know what I mean? Get to it eventually, you know what I mean?
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west wing of the manor. I try to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed. And to make matters worse, I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Amelia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young...
Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
You got a whole lot of family secrets, don't you? Got a whole lot of secrets. Her family. That's right, man. I'm on here.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along.
I expected...
There's your mother.
My God, can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
That's wild.
My dearest
Don't
Laura.
open it. Don't open it.
It is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara. My energy, my love. It's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do. I am proud of you, my darling. Remember me with all my love, your mother.
Cool. That was good. That was good.
What's this?
What?
A letter.
Continue.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
This dude.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Huge. Huge. She's gonna make it huge. Huge. Lara Croft is gonna make it huge. .94% complete. So it's one of the things that, like, 94%. I found everything I need to find. You know what I mean? I finished the story. I'm good. I'm trying to think, like, what else?
The Atlas, such an amazing piece of craftsmanship. Sophia insisted I take it home with me. The broken sword I brought back from Yamatai. I can still remember the last time I fired these.
I'm sure you can. Always getting your ass in the sun. Shit. %. complete. Shoot us some shit down here. Like, what the fuck did I miss?
This is strangely beautiful.
Says there's more relics in here. Buckbeak. I was trying to say, like, what the hell did I miss? Yeah, I mean, son. Alright, y'all, I'm done searching. 97% complete. That's good enough. I'll do another DLC soon, and keep your eye out for all the hot shit. Spider-Man PS4 will be played here. Alright. As well as Resident Evil. Try to get to that today. Got some other videos to make right now, though. Thank you all for being here. I will see y'all soon. You know what I mean? 2 million subscribers. Woo!